Dear Obama, I have a personal message for you. I want you to decide to become the greatest president in U.S. history. To become the greatest, the first thing I suggest you do is apply AFX, pronounced effects. Effects is a revolutionary new software program that can be installed directly into your brain, helping you root out your deep-seated emotional and psychological problems. The next thing I suggest you do is watch a video by Stefan Molyneux, The Story of Your Enslavement. You must understand the difference between a traditional slave and a free-range slave. The traditional slave was owned 100% by their master, who also owned the fruits of their labor. In your modern government system, the government partially owns its citizens and the fruits of their labor. The free-range slaves, called citizens, can travel relatively freely, but they have to pay 50% of their fruits of their labor to the slave owners, the government. Here's a partial list of the ways in which government masters own their free-range slaves. They dictate everything in your life, from what you may eat, drink, grow, smoke, manufacture, build, drive. They dictate where and how you may live, travel, work. They force you to register the birth of your children and get birth certificates issued by the government. They force you to send your children to government schools for indoctrination, brainwashing, and mind destruction. They force your children to take psychiatric drugs. They force you to participate in government social security, compulsory government health care. They force you to use a social security number to identify, track, and control you. They force you to get a license before you can do certain kinds of work. They forcibly take a portion of the fruits of your labor. They force corporations to act as snitches, to send private information about you to the government. They effectively claim that it owns your body. Therefore, attempted suicide and assisted suicide are crimes. They kidnap and lock you up according to whim when you have done no harm to anyone. They tell you that you may not secede or unsubscribe from their jurisdiction. Mr. Obama, I suggest that you abolish all forms of free-range slavery and suggest that you embrace the alternative, self-ownership. Find out more at thegreatestpresident.com.